Hey, good morning, y'all. Where have y'all been? Me? I've been here. I've actually been on my other channel. So if you have not subscribed to that channel, go on ahead over there and subscribe. My name is Bridget Chanel. You can find me over there on the other channel as Bridget Chanel. So anyway, good morning. Today is Wednesday. So I haven't been on this channel in a very long time. Do you want to know why? Because I've been busy, I've been working, and I haven't done any travel lately. But we about to change that, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start posting over here on this channel more, because I do have a lot of you over here on this channel that do like the things that I post, which not to say I do have some on the other channel as well, but I figured, you know what, one of these days I'm just going to let one of those channels go and just incorporate everything onto one channel. So we're going to see about that. I don't know. But on the other channel, it's more of my lifestyle, things that I do on a regular basis and not just travel. And this channel here, of course, since it's titled Bree Travel Adventures, it is just travel videos. So I didn't want to, when I first created that channel, I thought about mixing the two, but then I was like, no, let's keep them separate. Well, I should have just mixed the two from the beginning. So I don't know. I may close down this channel, but you guys need to go follow me over on the other channel. But we'll see. So I have been here and there, everywhere and nowhere at the same time, because like I say, I have not took a vacation or traveled anywhere since the last video that I put up where we went. Where did we go? What was my last vacation? I think we did Disney. Was it Disney? Did I do Disney? Yeah, I think we did a Disney cruise. That was my last vacation. But we are getting ready to go on another cruise. And I have been getting ready as far as trying to get everything together. And of course, I got 3 luggages to pack. Mine's, Sean's, and Aiden's. And so let Sean tell it. I don't need to pack his, which I would say, great, that's good. But 9 times out of 10, I do need to pack his because he's going to do it at the very last minute. And then I'm sure he's going to end up with some stuff missing. So I'm going to kind of get some of his stuff together for him. And then that way he could just put it in his luggage himself so he could say he did it, right? Other than that, y'all, I have been working. There's been a lot of things that has changed. I don't think I ever in detail on this channel talked about what I do and basically what I do. So if you don't know, I am a realtor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I love to travel. I have a son. I have 4 daughters. My 4 daughters are grown. My son is 12 now, going on 13. And then of course I'm married and we work everyday lives. Nothing special, right? I do side gig jobs on the side because I'm one of those people. I do not like to just sit at home, sit and do nothing. So I do side gigs on the side when I'm not busy doing real estate. Or also, I just picked up a 9-to-5 job. I started off as temporary, but I just picked up a 9-to-5 job, started off as temporary, working 4 days a week, 10-hour shifts, which I loved it because it still allowed me to do my real estate when I needed to. But then they turned around and offered your girl a full-time permanent position. So, which is what I do now as well. Still continuing the 4 days a week, 10-hour shifts. I still do real estate. I go out and do my showings and things on Sundays. And if I have a client that's available on Wednesday and Thursdays, because those are my off days from my 9-to-5 job. And then when I'm not doing either one of those, I still go out and I do my side gigs. So I do mainly just Grub. There was one that I was playing around with called Roadie. I really don't do that one as much, but there was Grub. And then there was another one. It's kind of like Amazon Flex, but it's called Fetch. And so they deliver packages. They deliver Amazon packages to be exact, but they mainly deliver to apartment complex. They don't deliver to any homes. So Fetch is an apartment complex Amazon delivery company. So I did that. I haven't done that one in about a year. Because, girl, so many jobs, I have to let something go. So, although I love it, I love the extra money and all that, but some things I just had to let go. So that was one of them that I did let go. Now, if I wanted to, I can go back and, pick it back up and do it again, but I haven't had the need to nor the want to. And so really when I do the gig jobs, I'm doing it just because, and I also do the gig jobs because why not? Excuse me. Why not? It helps pay for my vacations. And speaking of vacations, that leads me to tell you that we are getting ready for our next vacation. And I wish I can do at least 2 or 3 vacations a year. But with my husband's job, we can't. Well, he gets 4 weeks of vacation a year. But I don't know. I haven't made it that far as to trying to plan a vacation, more than once a year, because with my son being in school, and yes, I know I can take him out of school. He can get his teachers to give him his work for a week if we decide to go somewhere for a week or a day or two, miss the school for a day or two, no biggie, whatever. But for a week, if we was to go somewhere for a week while he's in school, of course, get his homework, let his teachers know and all that, and try to get that approval for that. But I haven't gotten around to trying to plan more than 1 vacation a year. So as of right now, while he's in school, we are still doing just 1 vacation a year. I'm ready for more though, because your girl be needing it. I work so much, I be needing it. And I don't even have to work so much. I just do it just because I can't sit down. So if you guys have not noticed something different about me, I spoke about it on my other channel, but I do have braces. That's why I have a lisp. Because they are interfering with my talking, especially with my bottom row, because now they put some of the spring down there that has separated my teeth, so one of my teeth can turn around properly. So now there's like a gap, a space there, so when I'm talking you hear nothing but air coming through. So I do apologize for that. That is the reason why I do sound like this. I can't stand it, but it is what it is, the things we go through to try to be pretty, right? And so I started off with Invisalign, and then that just got on my nerves, popping out the retainers, forgetting to put them back in after I eat, things like that. And so I was like, I had the bright idea, just put the metal in my mouth so I can get it over with, and I ain't got to take nothing out of my mouth, right? Well, with that comes its issues too. So right now I'm full metal in my mouth, and yeah, things are a little bit different with me trying to eat and all that stuff. Everything that I eat gets stuck in my dang braces. And so in about 17 days, we will be leaving for our cruise. We will be leaving out of Miami again. And we are going on MSC. We are trying to road America. And so I can't wait for that. I'm very excited. We got our e-tickets. Everything has been taken care of. Of course, cruise has been paid off. And guess what helped me pay off my cruise? Where I didn't have to touch my regular income, my side hustle money. So if you guys want to travel or want to do anything other than just work a 9-to-5 and use your 9-to-5 money, leave that money for the bills, and then you're like, I don't have any extra money to do anything else. Go out there and get you a side hustle. There are plenty of side hustles out there. When I tell you there are plenty of side hustles, there are plenty of side hustles out there. So don't worry about what other people may think. Well, why are you doing this? Why are you driving around? Why you gotta make that money? Oh, you door dashing? You grab up? Don't listen to any of those naysayers and haters. Because when you start coming up and doing things that they wish they can do, then guess what? They may start getting out there and try to do a side hustle themselves. They may not tell nobody, but they may get out there and start side hustling themselves when they see you coming up and doing better and getting to do the things that you want to do or buy the things that you want to buy, right? So that's how I feel about it. I don't care. And it's nobody's business anyway. So what? That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Do I have to do it? No, but I do it. Why? Because I like it. And I like extra money. Who don't like extra money? So anyway, enough on that, because that's a whole nother rant for another day. So we're not going to go there. But yeah, I don't care. Girl, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Do what you need to do, right? So I used the side hustle money to pay for a vacation. So it paid completely for this vacation in 1 month, because my goal when I work my side hustle, I make good money with my 9-to-5, and of course I make good money with real estate, right? But my side hustle, when I do that, I have a goal of making at least $400 to $500 extra a week. And that's a week. And it can be done, even with all the other jobs I have. And the little time that I go out throughout the week doing my side hustle, I bring in $400 to $500 a week. And so guess how much that is when you look at it at a month? You bringing in, let's say, $500 extra a week for a month. 5 times 4, that's an extra $2,000 a month that you bring it in on top of your regular income. And if you say, well, I don't need an extra $2,000 a month, $400 a week, even an extra $200 a week for a month can help someone out with being an extra $800 a month, right? Who cannot use any extra money? If you don't want it, that's okay. Stay at home. I'll go out there and get all the coins for us. But anyway, y'all, so I'm just playing. So I'm getting ready to start. Actually, I got a basket of clothes I need to fold up from last week because my husband left it there. So I'm gonna start doing that. I am going to turn on my app and wait for them to send me an order. Because most of the times when it's in the morning, I don't leave my house until they send me an order. Okay, y'all. So right now, as you saw, I was folding up those clothes. I told you that's been sitting there all week that my husband left there. So I got those folded up and put away, and I have my pile of clothes over there that I have to iron. But right now I am putting some clothes, and I wanted to show you guys what I packed for my son for vacation. And since, of course, he is a kid, he don't really need much as far as clothes. Put him like 7-8 days worth of basketball shorts in there, and he'll be just fine with some t-shirts. I do pack him a nice white outfit because this cruise has a white outfit night, and so we normally like to take pictures or photos on a white night. So we dressed up a little bit. Of course, not nothing too fancy, nothing like that. I think the last white outfit I had, it was like a one-piece jumper short set, a one-piece, and I had on some white Vans or no, I don't think it was my Vans. I think it was my white, girl, I can't even think of the name of the shoes, but they were some flat tennis shoes, kind of like the Vans, but the other ones, the All-Stars, Converse, that's what they were. So they were some original white Converse, and I had that on, and then of course it was a little chilly because sometimes it does get chilly on the ships at night. And I wore especially in the dining room, so I brought a little blue jean. It's like a half blue jean jacket is what I wore with that. And so that was my white night outfit. My husband, he had on a white linen short set with the collar shirt, the shorts, and he wore, I think, his white Vans. And then Aiden, he had a white suit on, and then he just put on his black tennis shoes, girl. It don't need to be fancy. We did look nice, but not too dressed up fancy. So you don't have to get all dressed up fancy if you don't want to. Now you can if you want to, but you don't have to, is what I'm saying. So that's what we wore. So this time for this cruise again, of course, hold on y'all, my camera's about to die. Okay y'all, so I ended up getting the order, so we're about to leave the house. We're about to go grubbing. Let's go grubbing. Y'all want to go grub? So let's see how today goes. So yeah, I don't know why I'm saying so many times. Girl, let's go. So as y'all can see, I am in the car. Before my camera died, I had to let my battery charge. Y'all, I forgot to charge my camera. So we left the house. I told you I had got an order. So change of plans because I was getting ready to show y'all what I packed for my son on vacation. So, and then as I was doing that and my battery died, I had got an order, so we left the house. And so we have been out of the house. I have been doing orders. I am on my way to pick up my third order right now. Let me turn that down because I don't want to get copyright, and I'm not sure if y'all can hear that. I turned it down, but you know, sometimes when you're on the phone or on the camera recording, even though you got the volume down low, you can still hear the music in the background. So let me turn that all the way down so I make sure I don't get copyrighted, because we don't want to get copyrighted to no Key Sweat. So I'm on my way to pick up my third order. I am heading to IHOP right now, and this order was for like $10. So I'm gonna pick this order up, and then we're gonna go on to the next one and keep going. So it does slow down when I am doing Grubhub. It slows down around in between 12 and 1, and then around 3 o'clock or so it will start picking back up. Well, let's hope today that it stays, a consistent and steady go, and so we don't have to stop and all that stuff. Because normally what I do when the time that it does slow down and stop, I would normally go pick up Aiden, since I am off on Wednesday, Thursdays, and we have the kids both free things. So I would go pick up Aiden, and then we would go do our hour of bowling, because you get 2 free bowling games, which basically equals out to about an hour of bowling. And so that's mommy and son thing that we do every Wednesday and Thursday. We go bowling, and then after that, then I will turn my app back on, and then I'll go back to doing some more gig work. And sometimes I bring him along with me. Most of the time he wants to come with me, because he knows sometimes he can get food and drinks and stuff out of me when he's with me, opposed to him being at home. So he likes to take advantage of that. He think I don't know.
Right into the parking lot.
Sorry, y'all. He think I don't know why he wants to stay with me when I go do my gig work, but that's okay. I enjoy his company when he is with me. I enjoy my company when I'm by myself too. So I really prefer to just be in the car when I'm by myself, because I don't know. It's something about having somebody else in the car you got to entertain or talk to. When it's just you by yourself, you just drive and you're at peace. You're listening to the music. You just looking and, just doing you. You ain't got to worry about nobody else, right? So, but I don't know. I like driving. That's a me thing. My husband hates driving, but I love driving. Okay, y'all. So guess what? I just picked up a cater order with Grubhub. It was about $20 for this order. I wouldn't necessarily say it was a cater order, but it's going to a company. They order quite a bit of food, and the pay for it was $20. So pick it up from Chick-fil-A and then go drop it off. It's about 9 minutes away from the actual restaurant and where I am. So that's not bad. $20 for a 9-minute drive to go drop it off. And as of right now, with my pay, so far I am at $60. So remember, I just started. I turned my app on. I got my first order around 8 something, and I am already at $60, and that's not including this $20 order that I have, and it's only 11. So my time in real time is like 11 o'clock. And I have made that much so far in the little time that I have been out here. So I'm telling y'all, don't sleep on the gig work. I mean, some days, it is hit and miss. But most of the time when I come out, I have a set goal for what I want to make. And I make that goal every single time. And so I don't go over. So on days that I do it like literally from the morning to evening when I turn it off, I have a goal of at least $100 a day. That is my goal. On days, if I choose to go out when I get off of my 9-to-5 job, and I was like, let me go out and, do a couple of hours here and there, I have a goal of $50 a day. And I always hit my goals every day when I do go out and do this Grubhub. So I just wanted to put that out there and to let y'all know that it is good extra side hustle money if, that's what you need. Or even if you need it to actually pay, your bills that you have at home, and not just for saving for vacation and things like that. So don't sleep on it. If you can, go out here, get you a gig, a side hustle gig, and get to work, Don't sit around and wait to see how I'm going to pay this bill or when I'm going to be able to pay it or calculating your next paycheck from your 9-to-5 job. Get out there and make the extra money that you need. So anyway, I just put that out there to say, I just wanted to come on here and let you know that yes, I am already at $80. I've only been on here for a couple of hours since 8. I want to might as well just round it up and just say 8 o'clock. And it's only 11 o'clock now, and I'm at $80, including the order that I'm about to go drop off now. So, and it's not even a bad order. They order like 15 items, but when you do the gig work and they say 15 items, that includes stuff like condiments and stuff that they may have on there, 5 packets of this and stuff like that. So it really wasn't a bad order at all, and it's only 9 minutes away from the drop-off location. So me and Aiden are at the bowling alley.
What do you feel about that bowl? What do you feel about that?
What?
You like that
camera in my face like that?
You like that?
Hey y'all, what y'all been doing for the past few hours? As you can see, it's some time later. I am back home and I'm ready to wind down. I had a long day. As you saw, me and Aiden, we did go to the bowling alley, and so we got a little bowling in. Our mother and son bowling date that we have every Wednesday and Thursday during the summertime on my off days. And so he did beat me 2 games this time. Normally I'm the one that's always winning and beating him, but he got me today. He got me good. He got me good. So, and my game was off today. I don't know what was wrong with my game, because my balls were going straight to the gutter. Pretty good with the bowling today, but that's okay. I will redeem myself tomorrow. So I was going to come home. I was going to cook some salmon today and some mashed potatoes and make my little cream sauce that I put over the salmon and the mashed potatoes. But your girl is tired, so and Sean, he had already ate something anyway, and once he eats, when he gets home from work, he pretty much ain't gonna eat anything else, because he'll get full. And so it's pointless for me to cook, especially because it's just me, Sean, and Aiden, right, that I have to cook for. And Aiden, he's just gonna go in there and find him something to eat. And yeah, Sean, he's not gonna eat anything else tonight. And plus, on top of that, he is already asleep. So I'm not fit to go in here and slave over the stove tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. So I will put that salmon in the refrigerator, because I took it out earlier when I came back to get Aiden before we went bowling. And I took it out so, it can thaw out, because it don't take long for fish to thaw out. So I set it out so it can thaw out. But I'm going to go put that in the refrigerator, and I'm going to do that tomorrow. We're going to eat that tomorrow. So, but not tonight. And then plus, like I say, your girl is tired. So, the grubbing, I did do my grubbing. So if you guess how much I made today, y'all. Guess how much I made. Okay, so the few hours that I was out, I think I came back on here and told y'all where I was sitting at. I think $80 or so the last time that I picked up the camera before we went bowling, and said I was already at $80, and it's only been a couple of hours when I got that, right? And so by the time we went bowling, I already had $100 for the day. And then after bowling, so I took about 2 or 3 hours. I had turned off the app. And then after bowling, I did go back out for another about 2 hours. And then I picked up another it was like $63. We're just going to say $60. And so I made a total of $160 in a little of no time today. So that's almost $200 today just doing my side gig. And then guess what? I still got tomorrow to go out too. And then hopefully I can pick up another at least $150 tomorrow. And then that's already $300 for the week in just 2 days. And so, and that's not even including, if I go out on Saturday evening or if I even go out on Sunday. Because again, remember I told you my goal a week is 400 minimum. 500 is the max that I like to get, for the week. So I don't know. We'll see how I go. If I get another 150 tomorrow, then I may just chill for the rest of the week and may go out Sunday for a little bit. And on Sundays, I like going like early morning hours, like 7 to 12 or so, because the Sunday morning rush, it'd be pretty good and they pay pretty good. So I don't know. We'll see. So hopefully I can just pick up another $100 come Sunday. If I make 150 tomorrow, that's gonna put me at $300 for the week, right? A little bit over 3, because I'm at 160 right now. So, but if I go and then I make another $100 on Sunday, that's gonna give me my 400 right there, my minimum. So I'm not gonna push myself too hard this week, but yeah, I will go out again tomorrow, of course, and then we'll see how it goes. If I'm gonna go out on Sunday or not, or that will determine how long I will stay out on Sunday. But anyway, I was going to show you guys, I think I started early. I was getting ready to show you guys Aiden's travel suitcase, his carry-on, and what I packed for him. I believe I just told y'all what I packed for him and his clothes, because I don't make it too difficult, because he's a kid. He's just going to be running around doing all kinds of stuff on the cruise ship. So there's no need to pack anything fancy, anything nice. I just do basketball shorts and t-shirts for him. And then I think I told y'all I did pack him a white outfit for white night. And then I may pack him just another collar shirt and another pair of like khaki shorts or something, just to be more, depends on when we go eating in the, if we eat at the buffet or if we go eat at one of the restaurants, that comes with it. Not a specialty. I did not do any specialty dining. Actually, no, I did do specialty dining this time. I normally don't do specialty dining, but with MSC specialty dining, Aiden likes sushi. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and buy it. And I got it on sale when they was running one of their little sales. I think it was like 45% off the specialty dining. So I got it on sale. So even though me and Sean don't really eat sushi, but they have other stuff that like fried rice and stuff that, we can eat. Kind of like, not a Panda Express, but, just some fried rice and some maybe chicken or something with it. But I know he is going to want to order some type of sushi, something. He don't like really eat the raw sushi. He's not into the raw sushi. So it's just other stuff, like you can get like a shrimp crunch roll or something like that has like crab meat and or lobster meat in it, or shrimp, but it's like pre-cooked basically, and then they're just making it to little sushi rolls and stuff with the rice around it, the seaweed little wrap and all that. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So that's the type of sushi he likes to eat. So he don't just go in there and just get some raw fish, some raw tuna or something and eat it. Not that type of sushi. So that ain't his style. So, but anyway, I did get a specialty dining for us to do that, because I know he's gonna want that. So you gotta make it something enjoyable for the kid as well. And then Sean loves Mexican food, and so the Mexican restaurant that is on board, it is considered specialty with MSC. So I did get as a Mexican restaurant specialty dining for that for my husband. Myself, I don't too much care for any of that, or I didn't too much care for any of the other specialty dinings, because like I say, we really don't do specialty dining, and I just don't, because the food in the buffet or the food at the regular, restaurants that you go to when you're rotating out, the restaurants and stuff that they have on board for you the week that you're there, that food is perfectly fine for me. I don't have to go to a steakhouse. I mean, I'll eat a steak, but I don't need to book a specialty dining to get steak, because I'm more than likely can get the steak at the buffet or, in one of the other restaurants. So I don't need to pay for that, so I didn't. So it's about my husband and my son. So I wanted to take care of them and make sure they got what they wanted. And so we did that. But so I just will pack Aiden like another collar shirt and some nice shorts or something to wear when we do go to the specialty restaurant. Because I don't just want him rolling up in there in, basketball shorts and a t-shirt. He needs to look at least a little bit nice. He ain't got to be dressed up, but he at least need to look nice. And so I will pack that for him. And then, like I say, he's got about 8 or 9 basketball shorts. He got enough t-shirts to wear. And then I say 8 or 9 because I like to pack an extra outfit or two just in case. I mean, you never know what can happen, whether he messes up his clothes and then have to change. And I'm not mess up as used to restroom on himself, but just get totally filthy and dirty and we have to change. And I don't think MSC have a laundry room on board. I think you have to send your laundry off to get it washed if you want your laundry clean. Because it's not like Disney, and that's what I love about Disney cruise ships. If you ever been on Disney, they do have an actual laundry room and it's self-service. You can go in there and do it yourself. You don't have to send your laundry off with your stewardess and pay extra money for them to clean it and then bring it back and all that stuff. You actually can take your stuff down to the laundry room on a Disney cruise ship, wash it yourself, and then take it back to your room. So that's what I do love about Disney, and I wish more cruise ships would have that. If there are other cruise ships that have that, let me know, because I'm gonna have to try those ships just for the laundry. Being able to have that freedom of washing your clothes while you're on the ship. And then of course also, if you can wash your clothes on the ship, that means you ain't gotta pack as much, because just rewash it and wear it again. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna show you guys that. I was gonna do that today in this vlog. I'm not gonna do it. Maybe I'll do it in another vlog where I am packing all 3 of our suitcases, or at least mine's and Aiden's, and trying to get everything together before we leave. I might do that in another couple of days or so. So we do have a couple of weeks left before we leave. So actually after this week, then we got all of next week, and then that following week we leave on that Friday. So we don't have that much time left, because these weeks and stuff be going by really quick, really quick. And so especially for me, because with my off days being Wednesday and Thursday, and when I go back to work it's Friday, and then Saturday I work from home, the week is over. So yeah, it's gonna go by real quick for me. So, but anywho, I don't want to be on here too long. I was just sitting here thinking about everything I need to get gathered to make sure and make a list to make sure I have everything. I did go ahead and purchase some of our travel things. I did already pack that up, and you know what, I will show y'all a video, because I actually have like a travel, it's a travel, what do you call it? You can like hang it on the bathroom door, and it has different pockets with all the stuff in it, and that's where I have all of our travel stuff in. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, so I might show y'all some of the stuff that I have, or what I buy, or how I pack, when we do go on our trips. And so, yeah, I would also like to take more than 1 trip a year. I believe I mentioned that earlier too. So I want to get into the habit, or get into a space to where I can at least do 2 main trips a year. Like I could do a cruise every year, and I will be satisfied. But then on top of the cruise, I also maybe want to go back to doing some little land vacations where we're actually just, driving somewhere opposed to flying out. Because honestly, I am getting tired of flying to Florida every year to catch my cruise, but that's where all the good cruises leave out of. They leave out of Florida for me. And so there's no good cruises here that leaves out of Texas, and I will have to go drive down to Galveston, which is 3 hours away, which is fine. I mean, I would love to drive down to Galveston and get on the cruise opposed to buying an air flight and flying, but there's no good cruises that leave out of Texas. Now, the one good cruise ship I know that is coming is Icon of the Seas with Royal, and that comes in 2027. Now, we did do Icon a couple of years ago when it first came out. Of course, we flew to Miami to get on that ship, and we loved Icon. That was our favorite ship. So when I heard it is coming to Texas and it's going to be its home, I was like, we got to get back on there, and we can just drive down there too and not have to buy a ticket and fly and all that stuff. I was like, yeah. So I definitely will be looking into trying to book a trip on Icon again while it is here in Texas. So, and then hopefully I can bring some more of my family with me on that one, since of course they don't have to buy, air flight tickets and all that stuff. But I ain't gonna beg nobody, and I ain't gonna push nobody, because one thing when you have to push and beg somebody to do something, it's never gonna come out right. It's never gonna come out right. They either don't have the money, you sitting up here waiting for it, or they just the type of people that it's just like they scared to get on the water. I don't know. So I'm not gonna beg and plead. I'm gonna throw it out there, like, hey, this is what we're doing. This is where we're going. You ain't gotta fly. We just driving down to Galveston and getting on the ship. They either gonna be in or they gonna be out. All that I don't know. I'll see. Well, if you don't know, you'll see. You don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, because I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna keep moving and booking and doing what I'm gonna do. And me, my husband, and my son, and we gonna be gone. Good. I ain't gonna worry about nobody else. Guys, for watching, I really do appreciate it. If you made it this far, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, comment, hype, do all the things that YouTube asks you to do. Why not? Because it's free. It's free. If you enjoyed it, now even if you didn't enjoy it, you can give me the thumbs down. I don't care. Just some type of engagement, please. And so share it with someone. Even if you don't think they'll like my content, they may, I don't know, but just share it and see. But I really do appreciate it. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one.